Okay, we're looking at the 2.5s and greater over here on this side, and I think it's 4.2s and greater here on this side. Okay, now what we're looking at is a 2.5 south of White City, New Mexico. This is down into Texas. 2.8 Mexico, and we got a 3.7 west of Petrolia, California, 3.3 miles deep. Let me back this up. All right, now Hawaii, got to zoom in. Look how we got these in Hawaii. This one's a 2.6, 2.5 miles deep. 2.5, 20.9 miles deep. Over here is the tsunami station, buoy. It's where they got it at on this side of the island of Hawaii. Now let's look at these two. So we got something pushing, the plates are pushing in the Pacific, and we have several different plates. I mean, a lot of plates in the Pacific that can be pushed against each other. It's continents made thousands of years ago. Now up here, Alaska, 3.1. Up in Canada, 1.0 miles deep, and a 3.4, a 2.5, and a 2.9. All right, what we got going on here is, like I was saying, the Pacific plate, like I'm always talking about, North American plate is pushing against the Pacific, and that's putting pressure over here. Pacific plate is being squeezed in many spots. We saw an earthquake up here out on this fault that we haven't seen in years, I think. And we got these earthquakes over here in Hawaii showing that there's pressure on Hawaii. So we could have a large earthquake in Hawaii that could occur. But from the way it looks, this here, we got to zoom in. This one here, let me see, 37, 43. I mean, we got a deeper quake in here somewhere. I just looked at it. Well, maybe it's over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. 4.5 around Fiji, 363.7 miles deep. This one here is not that deep. 333.1. So you got 30-some, 333 and 363. It's like 30 miles difference. Okay, let's look up here. Now we have 148.5 miles deep. This is the deepest quake here, I think. And it is, there's 141.6 miles. I must have missed that one earlier when I was looking at this. 4.7. Okay. Now we can look and see what's going on over this way. 4.4, China. Another 4.4. And another 4.4. 3 4.4s. What is the odds of that? 5.1. All right, from the looks of this, from here, we got this deep one down here, 133.0 miles deep. That's the only deep one down here, South America. And on the northern mid-Atlantic ridge, a 4.8. Nothing else up north, as it's being reported as I know of. Now we got this large quake. We got another one coming. I don't know how large this is going to be. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to tell more about this. But right here, this here down through this side is most vulnerable right now. Things could change overnight, but the vulnerable area is right down through here. For the next few days, I'd watch this area from 5 to 7 days, maybe 3 to 5 for sure. 3 to 5, but give us 7 to make sure This has got pressure going to be building up on it and on the other side, but with Hawaii, they're doing the way it's doing, it's most likely to hit over here on this side. Let's hope it don't. Let's hope it hits somewhere where there's, no one lives, no one travels, or anything like that. All right, now we're going to look at the small activity. We've already looked at this side, and New Zealand down here, about a 4.8, 198.4 kilometers deep. Let's change this to miles, 123.3 miles. Now, up here's our earthquakes, 233 out of 279. Now you zoom all this in, worldwide would be 279 earthquakes all the way around the globe right now in the last 24 hours. Hawaii, look how it's doing. You see what I'm talking about? The pressure's being pushed up against Hawaii. You can see it right here. Just a 1.8 on that side, 2.2, 2.0, and then we got this 2.6 and 2.5 up here, 1.8. Now you see all the earthquakes going on down here on the Helena Slump and out off the coast on this side, on the shelf. That's 32 earthquakes over here, counting the small ones. Now let's go up here to Alaska. See what we got going on up here. All right, we got 66 earthquakes up here in Alaska. Most are small, except for that 3.1. We looked at the 2.5s and greater up here, so most of these are very small quakes. Like these here, 1.7, 0.2. But anyway, 59 earthquakes in that mapped area, what we're looking at there, Alaska. Now let's go on down here and see what we got. 0.3, 0.7, Ashford, Washington, Mount Rainier, near that. This is Mount St. Helens, got an explosion here too. 0.8, minus 0.6 miles deep. Another explosion up here, 1.6. South of Shelton, Washington, minus 0.1 miles deep. Yesterday we had a quake. This is Yellowstone, 2.4. Yesterday we had a quake, and I didn't get to show it because I copied it and put it on the Facebook, my Facebook thing, and under private, so I can go back and just show you. Wasn't a quake, it was an explosion in Las Vegas. It was small, but it was an explosion yesterday. Now, we got this fault line coming up through here. This is the Garlock Fault, Central Garlock section. And this is at 1.7 west of I don't know how they're going to pronounce that, Johannesburg. Okay, anyway, we got an explosion. Well, it's quarry blast there, quarry blast in that area, and quarry blast in that area. When you see these diamond shapes, it's either a quarry blast or an explosion. But this is the Garlock Fault. And it's going right up through here. Sections coming out. Fish Lake Valley Fault Zone. On up through here, and we go through, and it's Walker Lane Fault. It don't show it, but it's there, and it goes all the way up through this area. This is all in the Walker Lane Fault section. But we're looking for a large quake, and it could come down through California or anywhere off the coast. It could hit the Cascadia. We don't know exactly where it's going to hit, but as the days get closer, we can tell more about it, what's going on. That's the only way you can do that. You can't say something's going to hit in a certain area if you don't see more information, more evidence on that. Oklahoma, the biggest quake is 2.4. And we had this one down here that is in Texas, that 2 point, I thought it was a 2.5. But anyway, we looked at that a moment ago. Nothing over toward the east, and Canada has not showing no earthquakes up in Canada, just down in here, as you know, as usual, down through here. So Canada's not reporting anything. 2.0 southeast of Mena, Nevada. Now we got that quake coming, so watch for a large quake. And right here is the most vulnerable point at this moment. All right, I'll see you on the next update. Everybody stay safe, and we're going to be watching.